Hello, you beautiful destructive mages! Today, we're going to do what the Magic community tells us not to do. Build a Chishiro, the shattered blade deck that makes the entire world question why they even play this game. I'm talking about a deck that's going to make your creatures bigger, stronger, and full of rage. And how do we do that? Simple. We buff, we create everything, and we unleash the chaos of +1/+1 counters and token explosions. We're talking token armies bigger than your opponent's worst nightmares. Let's go! Meet Chishiro, the shattered blade. 4 mana, a Gruul commander, and 1 broken promise to your opponents. You think you're just getting a 4/4 creature with armor ability? Ha! No! What you get is a warrior of death, a walking slicing machine who's all about stacking those +1/+1 counters and spewing out 2 halves tokens like they're candy at Halloween. Every time a +1/+1 counter hits one of your creatures, bam! A 2 halves creature token pops out. You know what that means? A symphony of destruction. Okay, you want to really break Chishiro? It's simple. We start with counter generators and go hard. I'm talking about Winding Constrictor, which doesn't just add +1/+1 counters, it makes each one bigger. Suddenly, Chishiro isn't just putting out 2 halves tokens. Those tokens are now pumped up and ready to go to war. The more counters, the more power. It's a numbers game, and we're winning that game with the brutality of 1,000 armies. But it doesn't stop there, my friends. Oh no, we're not here to just play fair. We're here to break the rules. Enter hardened scales. We're not just doubling our counters. We're multiplying them like a greedy monster. Every +1/+1 counter. It's a boom! And you know what happens when Chishiro makes a creature token? Those tokens get buffed, baby. Suddenly, you've got 2 halves S that are now 4/4 S, because everything gets stronger and better the more we stack those counters. And why stop there? You know what happens when we double our tokens? Double the destruction. Anointed Procession lets us create double the tokens. 2 Chishiros and suddenly, wait for it, every counter you place, every token you create, it gets bigger. You thought you were going to escape my army of 2 halves tokens? Nah, they're now an unstoppable wall of chaos. And you think we're done? Ha! Nah, baby, nah. Chishiro doesn't just let us sit there like a passive little Boy Scout. Nope. He's all about getting those creatures massive. We throw in Cathril, Aspect Warper, and just like that, every time we add a counter, we can choose the perfect creature type to make them even more terrifying. And don't forget Simic Ascendancy, because we're not just going to win, we're going to do it with style. Deck out, counter after counter, token after token, just pushing until we reach the ultimate goal. Destruction! But here's the thing, kids. This deck isn't just about blowing up creatures and making tokens like it's a bad day at a birthday party. Oh no, we need protection. We need ways to make sure that Chishiro stays alive while the madness unfolds. That's where Swiftfoot Boots, Darksteel Plate, and Elder Gargaroth come in. I'm giving my commander indestructibility, lightning fast haste, and the ability to crush anyone who even thinks of stopping me. And listen, if you think you can stop me, well, take it up with the cat. She knows the truth. No one escapes Chishiro's wrath. Then we top it off with the biggest finishers. Create a Hoof Behemoth, anyone? Because when you've got 1 billion counters and an uncontrollable army of 6/6s, what do? You swing hard. You swing so hard that your opponents question everything they've ever known about life and death in this game. This is your final warning. Chishiro is here. It's time to play the counter game. It's time to make tokens, build armies, and watch as everything explodes in a cloud of awesome. And remember, you're not just winning the game, you're making your opponent wish they never shuffled their deck in the first place. Let's go! Stay chaotic, stay countered, and remember, Chishiro is never gonna stop. Chaos is coming.